Okay, welcome back to our program here on Inside Bicol, and my guest for tonight is Victor. Victor, let us discuss about the benefits, sometimes, and also the disadvantage. Because not all products will always have the benefit side, say the positive. So, first, tell me about the benefits of taking your product.
Okay. We have to understand that today, why is it that more people realize that health is so important? First of all, people like you and I, we are the baby boomers range. So we are getting older,
Okay.
and we realize that we need help. However, the young people today, they realize that if they keep themselves healthy while they are young, they have a chance to have lesser problem when they get old. For example, athletes. A lot of people in our time, long time ago, they'll train themselves so hard, they did not take nutrition, not supplement. And now they realize knee replacement, hip replacement, all these athletes, especially the football players. I have so many friends that replace their hip, replace their knees, okay? Because these athletes that they were not informed that they need nutritional supplement. In fact, when you do exercise, it stretches your body. So supplement is very important. Now, so the benefit about the product is this. If a product is beneficial, say the allergy, going back to the allergy we talked about a while ago, and I use it, I share with you, we have the same problem, and I get help, and you get help. Of course, you tell other people. But if I share with you, just for the reason of making some money without understanding what I'm sharing is true or not, without my personal experience, I just wanted money. It might be a very good friend. You buy it for one time, 2 times, maybe 3 months. You give me a chance of 3 months. And then there's no result. What happened? Okay? That is to say, I'm selling you something that's not true. So in my case, I always tell people, why don't you have a physical exam? Okay? I'll share with you an experience that I had in China. We are in China also.
Okay.
So when I was doing my presentation to an owner of a mall, this young guy must be about 40 something. I say young because I'm older. After my talk, he came to me and said, "Hey, Mr. K, tell me, what is my problem?" I said, "What is your problem?" He said, "Tell me, please. I drink a lot because being an owner of a big mall, they party a lot. You know, the Chinese, by the way, I'm Chinese, so I can say this, it's not being racist or anything.
Okay.
They will have a wine, not the red wine, but a liquor. 1 bottle each person on a 12 round table. So they are trying to kill themselves on the liver, right?
Okay.
And then they'll smoke like crazy. Okay? Then, of course, I know what the culture is, how the lifestyle is. I said, "Can I tell you, you smoke a lot, right?" "Of course." "You drink a lot?" "Of course." "Help me." I said, "Okay, let's make a deal." And I know these people, when they are rich, they won't listen. But this guy, I was doing presentation. The reason I was in his mall, because an employee worked for him who happens to be my associate. So he asked a favor to use the place. And this owner came and sat there and listened to my presentation. So he was interested to know. I said, "Let's make a deal, okay? I'm going to share you what I believe can help you, but please go and have a checkup. I want to see the report, and I'll tell you. And then you give me 3 to 6 months, because not all problems can be fixed right away. Sometimes the guy has a problem for 20 years, expect me to fix it in 3 months. It's a miracle, right? So in this case, I said, "Have it exam, please." So he did it. Asking a rich guy to do it in China is amazing. He did it.
Right.
He said, "Okay," and he sent it to me because I left China after my talk, right? He sent it to me, and then he called up my guy, who is one associate under me, said, "What did you have for me?" Okay, my guy recommended a certain product, okay, to clear the lungs, help clear the lungs, and also take care of the liver. He used it for 3 months, okay, and he told my associate, which we call downline, to tell me what happened to him, because our deal is after 3 months you go and check up again. He said, "Big improvement." You know what he did? He called up my downline or my associate. Bring me whatever you can bring me. My downline was so happy. Okay. Now I'm telling you this because it's science-based and it's proven, not only by belief or anything, by clear result. And I like that because dealing with these people, you got to do it right.
Right.
They are powerful. I cannot compromise.
Right.
I might be able to come home, right? And I did it the correct way, and it was so good. The benefit was so good. Yeah, imagine that. And then what he did next, basically he introduced the product to all his buddies who are big drinker and also smoker.
What is the disadvantage? I mean, what are some of the experience of those people who have perhaps tried it but
Okay.
didn't push with it?
Okay, I always make a deal with the person who wants to try it. I said, this is the deal. Other than asking him, in many special cases, to have an exam, a medical exam, a real one, with a report, and I read it and I say how to do it. However, many people, I'll say to all of my people, I said, do not buy, please, unless you promise me that you'll take. Do not buy and then keep it in its shelves and then tell people it's useless because you did not take.
Right.
And that's not fair. I rather you don't buy because it doesn't help me in any way. It doesn't help me in financial. It doesn't help me in the name of USANA. So if you buy, only if you want to take. That's the deal. Second thing, I guide them, not because I'm a doctor, but I guide them through what USANA training is and recommendation, and I tell them, give me 3 to 6 months. If it doesn't work and you're taking it, seriously you're taking it, then you can decide. Okay. And by doing so, I see great benefits because if you get the benefits, you'll continue. I don't even have to call you anymore. But if there's no result, then you cannot.
Stop.
But I always say, please do not buy unless you want to take it.
Okay.
Yeah.
So at least you must first believe in the product.
Yes.
Then try it
Yes.
and then see it
Yeah.
for yourself
Yeah.
whether it's doing
Yeah.
something for you.
Yeah.
No?
Yeah.
So okay. I know that a lot of viewers here in Bicol who may be asking right now, how can they avail of your product?
Okay. They can avail the product by contacting USANA, or they can contact me because my trip here is basically trying to set up to make it easier for people to find the product.
Okay.
Of course, I need the right person to do this, right? And I'm contacting a few friends, and hopefully we can set that up as
So
ASAP.
you're telling me that in Bicol, especially in Naga, you still don't have any
Serious distributor.
Serious.
When I
Okay.
say serious, meaning they take it as a business.
Okay.
Not just for hobby. And of course, if you treat USANA as a business, you see USANA result.
Okay. Now we're talking here about. You were telling me earlier that it can just be a simple buying the product and then taking it,
Yes.
or if you want, make a business out of
Yes,
it.
yes.
Tell us more about this.
Okay. Quickly, basically, you can be a distributor. You buy the product, you can sell it at retail. Okay. And then you can also get commission, and you can also get incentive by USANA depending on your performance. Now, so this kind of person, if you treat it as a business, as I said, and I'll tell you, for the last 4 years, we are in the Philippines. Okay. USANA Philippines had produced over 200 millionaires. And these people are people that work, past tense, call centers. People who are 18 years old, they came because I do training.
Okay.
Okay? Sir Vic, thank you so much. I used to have 16,000 a month and I was so happy. I'm 18 years old. Now I make 1 million a year. Now, the feeling is amazing. The feeling is like, what did I do? I just teach you how to do it, that's all. But helping people to become independent financially is really something that I also like to see.
Okay.
Yeah.
Now, definitely, I'm sure a lot of them, having heard about your product, is that they would normally ask us, how much would it cost for them if, let's say, they just would like to try it?
Okay. There's a product, what we call essentials. It's a pair. And this product, by the way, I'll tell you the difference between this and the other company. Most company will sell you multi-mineral in one bottle. That's it.
Okay.
With USANA, if you go to Essential, it will give you multi-mineral as one bottle, and the other part will be the antioxidant. Now, when we understand antioxidant is that our body needed oxygen to survive. Okay? Because without oxygen, we cannot survive, right? But to put it in a very simple way, if you cut an apple, you leave it there for a few minutes, it turns brown, then it turns black, meaning it's being oxidized. Why is it that our cutis is no longer cutis kamay? Because we are not 5 years old, we are not 2 years old. Okay? So along the way, we are being oxidized. Oxygen is important for a human body, but oxygen also oxidizes. That's why we get older and things like that. So USANA is antioxidant. Anti meaning against oxidation. So it can do this. And with the same product that helped my mother-in-law, the same product that helped me in my allergy, and this is wonderful. This product is amazing. So your question now is, how much do I have to spend to keep myself healthy? Now, the food provided by our Father, our God, is that it's good for us, but because of the changes that we human mind decided to change it. So the nutrition has been depleted. That's why the supplement is needed to supplement. Okay? So with this, you add on. Now, a whole supply of a box like this is 2,500 peso. Okay? Just membership price. And you can sell it.
That's for how many
Okay.
months? I mean, you'll be using it.
If you want to full supplement, meaning you want to have the highest level of protection, this bottle is for 1 month.
One month.
1 month.
So it means to say you're going to spend 2,500 for 1
Yes.
month.
But some people, of course, I recommended that because I want to have what we call maximum health. But some people will take it, half of it. Instead
Half
of
of it.
taking 2 a day, they'll take 1 a day.
So they make it
2 months.
Too much.
Yeah. Okay.
Okay.
But again, it's. I mean, if you 2005, I also do in my presentation. I say, how much is our life? Life is priceless, right? We can make a lot of money today, and we've seen so many people who are so rich, but they don't have the ability to share, to use the money that they exerted so much effort. I'll share with you a joke. I love seafood. How do you spell seafood? S-E-A-F-O-O-D.
Yes. Right.
Okay? But if I'm very rich and I cannot eat the seafood, how do you spell the seafood? S-E-E-F-O-O-D. Diba? Right? So it was a seafood, and now we can only see, but you cannot eat, so it's
Okay.
seafood.
Can just watch it.
Yes, yes. And I've seen so many people that are willing to insure for their own self. This is insurance for the person. I buy insurance, life insurance. It's not for me. It's for the person who survived after me.
Okay.
Yeah.
Is there any particular age that one should be taking that? So we'll pause for a while. You answered that question
Yes.
in our next
Yes.
episode.